Just give me 30 minutes to finish. Please. Leave. Thank you. That was me trying to convince my dad to go away because this is not things that he can hear. My hands are all wrinkly and I'm missing a nail, and because of the coronavirus I can't find any nail spot that is open that can take me, and I'm getting very frustrated because this is too ghetto. I'm back. What's poppin', everybody? Sankya here. You know what the going on, okay? Today's video is going to be about me. Duh. It's going to be about the things I have never done, some of the things I wish to do in the future, some other things I just noticed that I never actually did them. This is a little getting to know me type thing, but I didn't want to make it boring. So I made a list that could be surprising or could not be surprising, just you guys getting to know me a little better. I'm trying to get back on this YouTube shit, so introducing myself is the smartest and most polite thing to do, but I didn't want to do a tag. You know, all these boring things that we see on YouTube and that we've seen over and over again. This is going to be a little different. I still do not have an intro. If you guys have noticed, if you know anybody who could create something really dope, please do not hesitate to give me their names or hit me up on one of my socials so that we can figure this shit out. So we can get right into this. First thing I have never done is had sex with a girl. It's very tempting, to be honest. I don't know if it's because it's unknown to me or if it's because I've seen videos and stuff on Twitter and on other websites, but I just feel like it's an experience to have in your life. I feel like a girl would just know what to do. It's kind of hard to explain. I have a lot of women crushes, like a lot, and I definitely see myself kissing them. Definitely. I've kissed a girl once. It wasn't just a peck, it was actually a French kiss, and my friends have this video and I cannot believe my friends have that in their hands, but I was very drunk. I did not dislike it. So I just feel like maybe someday it could be an experience to have if ever the occasion presents itself. If it doesn't, then it's fine, you know? It is something that like I've meditated on. I was like, damn, we never know. If we remain in the same subject, I've never had a threesome. I don't know how I feel about threesomes. I keep looking on this side because like I'm trying to make sure that my room door is closed. My parents are gonna disown me if they ever run across my YouTube channel. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about them in a relationship, but I think that it's a pretty special experience. I've seen videos and stuff. It looks kind of fun, to be honest. If you trust the two people that you're doing it with, I think that can definitely be something that triggers some new feelings inside your body. I'm never gonna chase it, but if ever it does come to me, I don't think I would say no, you know? A part of me is like, I want to go through that type of experience before I die, because why not? I only got one life. You don't want to be on your deathbed regretting shit. It's only right that you do what you feel like doing. And a part of me really feels like having a threesome. I've never been to a strip club. I'd really like to go to a strip club. I think that pole dancing is amazing to watch. It takes so much core strength. I've tried pole dancing recently for a project that you guys are gonna see soon. People underestimate it so much. I might be putting a little clip of me trying to do pole dancing. You guys are gonna see how hard it is, but if I don't end up doing it, let me just tell you guys, it's not as easy as it seems, and I regret not admiring it enough. I feel like going to the strip club with your girls is a vibe. If you've seen hustlers, even just celebrities going to the strip club with their friends and stuff, it seems super fun. You're literally enjoying a show with your friends, throwing money and shit, paying people for their art. I love it. And just seeing people being that comfortable with their own body and also being comfortable enough to do all these tricks is so risky, and it takes so much power in your arms, in your abs. You guys, I can't even begin to explain how much I was struggling when I tried doing that shit. I thought I could have it by the end of the day instead of practicing and having different sessions in order to finally be able to do some tricks on the pole and whatever. I decided to take it all in one day, and it really didn't happen the way I wanted it to. So really, strip club, definitely going out with my girls, being all dressed up and shit, being all dolled up, watching girls doing their thing and paying them to watch. I have that on my list. I know an niggas are gonna speak a lot for this next one, but I've never told a nigga that I like him before he told me. It's not something that I have on my list like, oh yeah, don't ever do that. It's just that I'm actually a really shy person, even though it doesn't show right now because I'm doing YouTube and I'm speaking to you guys. I'm by myself in my room in front of a camera. Like, everything is so much easier than when you're actually around people and stuff. So it's really two different things. When I'm with somebody that I actually like, it's very hard for me to verbalize things, especially things about what I'm feeling. So the other person that I'm seeing always ends up saying things first. It's just how it happens. I realized that I never actually came up to somebody and been like, yo, like, I like you, let's do this. I'm such a pussy, yo. I've actually never done it. When I get told that I'm liked, I freeze because I have to say it back, but then it's like, oh my God, it opens the door to so many things. It opens the door to vulnerability. That other person having some power over you, they can hurt you or they can make you feel some type of way. They can make you react some type of way. It's just easier to deny. So I've never... Who all over there? Who all over there? What the hell? I'm not expecting nobody. Anyways, I've never purposely told a guy that I like him. Definitely on my bucket list, the day a nigga makes me feel like I can tell him first that I like him and be ready to face the consequences, then yes, I'm definitely gonna do it. But up to now, it ain't ever happened. Next thing, I've never shaved my head. I don't mean like bald, but I mean shaved my head so I can rock a short cut is really on my bucket list. I really want to rock short hair. I feel like it could fit me well, but I'm just so scared. It's really weird because like when I was 17, I was turning natural. I was wearing a lot of braids, a lot of wigs. I was just seeing how much my hair grew up here so that I can cut it down here. I was too scared to do the big chop. Right now I'm completely natural, but I definitely want to be able to cut my hair and rock short hair because I see all these girls on Twitter, on Instagram that have short hair, waves with the juice over here, and it's just so sexy. It makes you look grown and proven by science. When you cut your hair, your ass becomes fatter. That's science. Every single girl that I know with short hair has an ass. Dumb, fat ass. So yeah, I just feel like it's my turn, you know? It's my turn to have that too. I hope that one day I get the courage to just cut my hair, dye it, and rock the hell out of it. I've never been on a plane my whole life. I've traveled to the States before. If you don't know, I'm in Canada. I have traveled to the States. I've been to New York. From Montreal to New York, it's approximately 6 hours by car. So I used to go like every year with my family and shit. We really like New York. We like Times Square. We like the ambiance and everything. But I've never actually been on a plane. I've never seen my country. I've never been on a trip with my friends, with my girls. It's definitely something that I want to do in 2020. The coronavirus is not looking like it's gonna let me, but it was definitely in my plans to travel this year. I'm 22, yo, like it doesn't make sense that I've never traveled. And my dad used to be a really heavy traveler. It's when he was my age that he was doing all that shit. He was literally getting his money together in order to travel, and his friends were doing the same. Do you know the amount of discipline that you need in order to organize a trip with your friends? But with all the investments that I'm making with my music and with other projects, I never actually, not bothered, but I never, kind of bothered to make time and make space and make money just to travel. I'm grown now, so it's definitely something that I'm going to be doing very soon. When I tell people that I've never been on a plane, they're just like, but what exactly have you been doing? And to be honest, I don't know. I think that my family just prioritized private schools and sports and whatever. We're a family of 5. I have a brother and a sister. A family trip would be very, very expensive. I used to play tennis. My sister was in tennis as well. So if you play tennis, you know how expensive it is. It's an individual sport, so everything has to be financed by you only. It's really, really heavy. And you have 3 kids. They all go to private schools. Like, I understand that. It's just that right now, with my grown ass, I definitely need to take the plane this year. If ever it doesn't happen because of coronavirus, I might do it for my birthday. My birthday's in December. I could escape the snow and go somewhere hot. Miami, Los Angeles. It's cities that I absolutely want to visit. So another thing, I've never fucked or dated, for that matter, outside of my race. I've dated somebody, well, dated. He played me. He was half-half. That's as far as I went. And I can't explain it. I just went down the stairs and I'm actually out of breath. So this guy, like I said, was half-half. That's as far as I went. I've never met somebody outside of my race that had that effect on me, you know? You know that effect? Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe it's because I'm not looking outside of my race, because I am in love with everything black. There's something about black. And I've had really bad experiences with black men. Obviously, it's because I've only dated black men, but I'm like, wouldn't you want to, try something else maybe? And then I'm like, nah. Never. I never ate a burger with tomato in it. I'm allergic to a lot of things. Tomato is one of them. I don't like them. Well, I'm not allergic, but I'm allergic. If that makes sense. Washing dishes too, big allergy of mine as well. Back to the main point, like I've never eaten a burger with tomato in it because I cannot stand tomato. I think it's the worst fruit that ever existed. I cannot. You know these little ass tomatoes there, the little round things? I get sick when I see people eat them in public because I'm just like, who forcing you to do that? Why would you purposely bite in that? I don't get it. I don't understand tomatoes. Biting in a tomato, like a slice of tomato? You will never catch me. I'm very, very picky with my food, especially when I'm spending money. I do not like not to like what I'm eating. So yeah, never ate any tomato. I never bit into a tomato. Well, probably the first time when I discovered I didn't like it, but other than that, I never bit into a tomato. And when they're inside of a meal that I'm about to eat, I just make sure that I never taste it. I had lip gloss all over my shit. This YouTube shit is hard. This one is about to raise judgment. I can already feel it. I swear, guys, it is not what you think. I've never paid for a date. Let me explain. I believe in the concept that if I invite you, I have to pay. If you invite me, you have to pay. Obviously, not everybody thinks like that. If I want to take you out, if I want to use your time to see you, then it's only right that I make sure that everything is covered. So that brings me back to the fact that I never paid for a date. I've never invited somebody out on a date. I'm way too shy for that, so I never did it. I would definitely be willing to pay. When I go out on a date, I always have my money ready. That's a bit because I'm crazy, but like if I know that we're gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna check the prices before just so I know approximately how much I have to bring. Anything can happen. Your card can decline, you can forget your wallet, anything can literally happen. So I always make sure that I have enough money to cover it when I go out on a date, just so I save both of us the embarrassment. I've been lucky enough to meet niggas or to get invited by niggas who also believe that if they invite you, then they have to pay. If I invite you on a date and I don't pay, it doesn't really make sense to me. It wouldn't bother me if a nigga asked me to cover my own bill if he invites me out on a date. It just feels weird. But if, let's say, you invited me out on a date and we came to the conclusion before going out on a date that each of us is gonna cover their bill, then it's fine. If we haven't said anything about it, I'll assume that you're paying even though I'll have my money with me. I've never been to university. I don't even know what they do over there. I've never been into a university building. I dropped out of school in 2017. For the people who don't know the Quebec system, you have elementary and then you have high school for 5 years, and then you have 2 years of transition in between high school and university. You can go directly to university for certain programs, but for most of the programs that you'll have access in university, you have to do that 2 years transition. During that 2 years, that's when I dropped out. I did 1 year and then I never went back again. By hanging out with certain crowds, I realized that my dreams, whatever I had in mind for myself, was actually attainable. Go hard or go home. Like I told myself, you know what? Things are never gonna work if you keep them as a hobby. All these stories of people who never reached their dreams, or in my case for singers who never actually got to be successful singers. And by successful, I mean just living off your music. To me, if you live off your music, if you live off your passion, you've already won. People who haven't reached that goal, they were using their passion as a hobby. I don't want to risk that. I don't want to risk making music on the side and then going to school, putting 80% of myself, 80% of my time inside school and invest only 20% in what I really want to do. The odds are just not in my favor if I do that. So to me, it didn't make sense to stay in school. It's something that's kind of hard to explain to your parents and to explain to your family members who have seen you in private schools and who've seen you kill it, have good grades and stuff, and who were seeing what they call a great future for you. But at the end of the day, it's really my heart, my soul, my body. I do what I want. I think I kind of got off topic. I was talking about university. Yeah, like most of my friends go to university, but I have never actually been into a university and seen how it works. I've always wanted to get into a university class. From what I see in movies and stuff, the classes are super spacious, right? And they go up like this, and then there's the teacher at the bottom and all the chairs and stuff. Whatever, like I've never seen that in my life. Fun fact about me, I've never sent a pussy nude. I think that you really have to have talent in order to take a picture of your pussy and for it to be cute to look at. It's either you have it or you don't. And I've seen pictures unwanted. If you're on Twitter, you see that kind of stuff every day. And I've seen some actually really good vagina nudes. Like, they were cute, but it's just like, damn, like, you need the lighting, you need the position. It's just more difficult to make it cute than an ass nude or a titty nude. I don't think I'll ever do that, but I really respect and admire the people who can do it and who make it look good. Kudos to you. I have never gotten a massage. Pitiful. How come I've never gotten a massage? It's just so weird. I've been to the spa with my friends a few times, but it's just, I've never gotten a massage. Even for my boyfriend, I've never gotten an actual massage. And I need to relax. I need to lay back and just do nothing and have someone pipe my back. I need to have that. I never did. I definitely should. I've never had drunk sex. I hear that it's fun. I've had marijuana sex, but I've never had drunk sex. I feel like being drunk, you would not really be controlling what you're doing, and so it would be all over the place. But with green sex, it's a vibe. You feel everything 10 times harder. Yeah. The first time I've had it, I felt like that nigga had 3 tongues. Dead ass. I did not know how to act. It was, yeah. Wow. I think I should try it though, because I've never been to a party with my boo and like we get home and we're super lit, or we go in the car and we're super lit. I feel like that could be a vibe. Maybe one day, the day I find a nigga that is worthy of this. Thank you for tuning in again. Thank you for not being tired of me, for the people who are coming back, and thank you for giving that's so embarrassing. For the people who are coming here for the first time, thank you for giving me a chance. I definitely have some more videos coming, and I have not given up on music. I'm definitely gonna put my link in the description box. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know I got my 9 to 5. I still need to be budgeting and stuff, and so I can't do everything at the same time, but I think I'm doing pretty good. Things are not going too bad. I will see you guys very soon. If you have subjects that you want me to cover, if you have things that you want me to talk about, please do not hesitate to put it in the description box. I read all the comments. I try to interact with everybody, and if I don't, then you could definitely get mad at me. All the options to contact me are going to be inside the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video.